Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, I'm super early. Well, I got a playoff game tonight at 9:30, and I got a lot of errands to do after this break, so I figured, hey, let's go on early. And since I'm working from home today, I did a few showings this morning. And then I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go home, get sorting, so I could get this mail out on time for everyone because there's so much mail. And then I figured I could do a break right away before it gets super late. So the $25 break looks like likely it's going to be either late night tonight or tomorrow, just because we're running out of time. But we got time to do this full master case, guys. Yeah. Other than that, I'm kind of happy doing this a little early. Get our early bangers. Alright, let's start randomly stacking these. Oh, the team's not showing, eh? Try that. There you go. I wonder if there's a delay, because I ended up not clicking on the live on the dashboard. Only on OBS was live, but my Facebook wasn't live. So I'm curious on how far the delay is, or if there is any delays. It doesn't look like there's delays right now, actually. It looks like... Message... see here. Booty. Alright, it's all good, Ryan. I can read your mind. We'll know when you want to chirp me. Well, we got Thomas here to chirp at me too, so he's probably working out of home chirping at me right now. Yeah. Foodie Cat, his comments can't get through. Alright, let me, I gotta mix these boxes up. I don't know, do you guys like it when I'm this early? Do I need to, like, start taking... Well, the break did end up closing, so a lot earlier, because our breaks usually close a lot later at night. But if breaks can close as early, I'll do my best to come on earlier, since I work from home a lot. Alright, here we go. Let's get going. Start ripping. Oh man, you guys should have seen my hockey game yesterday. We were losing. It was like 3-2, and we scored 0.02 seconds. It was nuts yesterday. The whole rink went nuts. People on the bench were like shitting their pants, and we weren't the ones with the fans. It was the other team with the fans, and they were really mad. 27-36. Yeah, it was because it was our quarterfinals. The last month we lost a lot of games because we just didn't have everyone. And then man, yesterday was a game of our lives. we went out there and we were losing 3-2, and we scored, and then we went to double overtime. The second overtime with only a minute left, one of our guys outran two guys, got a semi breakaway with the guy right behind him about to hook him down, and then we scored and we won. So now we played at a best of 3 against another one of their top teams. Anyways, here we go. First box, Barry Bogart. Good luck, buddy. We've got, starting us off, Elias Pettersson, Leo Carlson, and Ryan Donato for your Hawks going to Barry. Yeah, it was an insane game yesterday, man. If anyone was there to watch that game yesterday of ours, dude, it was crazy. Like 0.02 is like 0.2 seconds. We tied it and won it in double OT. It was ridiculous. We couldn't even believe we won though. That's the problem. Like we started and it was my fault too. In the beginning, I was late driving the goalie there, so we didn't have a goalie for probably 8 to 9 minutes of the first period. We didn't have a goalie at all. We got Owen Tippett and Emil Heineman and Louis Crevier for your Blackhawks. A little outburst. We were at rink. We're in the South rink today, but yesterday was a South rink. We tied the game. 0.02 seconds, and then we won it in double OT on a shorthanded goal. Lane Larson. He got kicked out of the game. He got game misconduct for like yelling at the refs because there was so many penalty calls that didn't go our way. Like, it was just one of those games where none of our calls were being done. And Lane got hit in the head twice. Yeah, and then he basically got pissed off, and then he hit the guy's stick down on the ground, and he got called for slashing. So we were 4 minutes in the penalty kill, but we ended up scoring a shorthanded. It was a crazy game. But yeah, we played today against Blackouts. We're still missing a couple of our top scorers, but exclusive Dominic Kubalik, 007 out of 100. 007. Yeah, we're missing Joey, but I think we got a decent lineup going in today, so hopefully I'll come out really good. Kevin Fiala, Luke Evangelista. We were really tight with Blackhawks our last 2 games without our players. So they basically played a lot of our grinding lines. So I imagine this game will be pretty interesting to see how it turns out. Yeah, we should. I mean, they had a lot of their AP players last time too. And we had basically no scorers playing against them, and we still managed to hold up against them. So hopefully this game is going to be good. Dustin Wolf, rookie gems. Could have probably got a case of master case of. Yeah, I don't know. You guys want me to break more extended? I'll do it. I'll keep going as long as you guys keep wanting it. I got no problems with that. I was wondering if there was an extra card. Marco Casper, Young Guns Retro. You're on rink 13 tonight. Is that the South? I'm not sure which rink that would be. Mario Ferrero. That sounds like it's the South. Who are you playing today? Well, our game's at 9:30 at night. Matt Savoy. We got Tyson Forster. Samuel LaBerge. We gotta hit the high class somehow. Well, you know, the team random, the $25 one that's up. There could be a high gloss there. Just saying. Open book wise, I don't mind. I'm always open book with what I say. That was a fresh master case. That's a single box from a master case. And we did the other single box the couple days ago on that mixer. Didn't hit anything big. And Amanda did buy 4 boxes from that case. And she says these could be gold mine because she didn't hit anything great out of that case either. So just saying. Mark Shifley, that's why she's bought a lot of spots in it. But it's one box. There's still some boxes left. Alex Ovechkin, Brock Faber. So there could be some really big bangers out of the extended in that mixer. But I only did 1 box of it though. So, but yeah, Amanda will attest to it that she didn't pull anything great out of hers. Leo Carlson, Logan Cooley, and Connor McDavid, Canvas Skills. That's a nice McDavid card. That is actually a really good, nice photo. We should sleeve that one for Mr. Barry. You're in the box tonight. Oh, so you're scorekeeping. You should check what rink we're at. I think we're in the big rink. The newer rink. We've got Jack Hughes, Hockey Heroes, Michael Granlund, and Matthew Barzal. Matthew Barzal. This is still Barry's Blackhawks. Next up, we've got Tristan Alano and Kirill Kaprizov, Angus Crookshank. You would too, Thomas. Make sure you wear a bra with it. We've got Jonathan Marchessault and Kyle Connor. And our Young Guns clear cut right off the first box. Jaden Struble. Not bad at all. Just seeing if you... This is not bad. This one line there. Is that a good double print? See that bottom there? The Montreal. That Young Guns line goes right over top of it. It's weird. I'm not sure you guys can see that. See how it's weird? It's lapped on each other. I wonder if they're all like that. And it goes right through the Young Guns words. Check the other ones. That's a nice one for Montreal. Who's got Montreal's? It was off a mini. Jamie Cryptic. Yeah, Thomas thinks he's a nudist. My wife has always suggested that I go on OnlyFans and sell feet pictures. So supplement income. Feet pictures. Because there's people with feet fetish. There was one lady on Instagram. She says she makes over 300 grand a year just taking pictures of her feet. Simon Edvinson, Leo Carlson, and Magnus Corona. She said it's the weirdest thing. Like, people's fetish is the weirdest. Like, she would get requests for people like asking her to stick her feet in watermelon. And she says one of the more popular ones is sticking her feet in like putty or like some sort of slimy gooey and let the slime and the putty go through between her toes. Just to see it, just the satisfaction of seeing the goo go through between the cracks of her toes. It's the most bizarre thing, man. But to each of their own, though. Pavel Zacha, Tim Stutzla, and Uros Lakoski. Jimmy, if I really had one, I'd really share it to you. I'd share it to you, because I know you'll spend money on me. For sure you would. 73.74, and you would do it for your amusement. I appreciate your support, Jamie. Alright, empty box. This is box number 2 going Barry. Oh man. I would invite Tofu over and we could play footsies in front of the camera for people to watch us play footsies. That's freaking weird. Alex Newhook. We've got Eric Carlson and Drew Dowdy for your canvas. Next up, Tyson Forrester, Laurent Brossois, And Adam Fantilli for Columbus. Who's got Columbus? Is it Tofu? Yeah, Tofu, you're submitting this. I don't think you're not gonna not submit it. Where's my rigid? Yeah, you're submitting that, bro. Good submitting time too. It's perfect timing. I tried to get it out last like freaking Monday and I couldn't. Just because all these breaks keep happening. So then you just want to wait till you have all of them together and you send it all at once. That's a nice, this is good shape. This is better than the ones you've given me, man. All right. But we'll see. I mean, we all know what flaws we saw in your other ones. I'm curious on how it comes back from PSA. So Thomas is really the guinea pig for us. All right, Svenechnikov, Matt Savoy for Buffalo, and Pavel Bushnovich. Matt Savoy. Oh, Buffalo, man, I should be PCing this guy. He's a local St. Albert boy from here in Alberta, 30 minutes away from us. Zach Benson, we got Matt Boldy and Luke Hughes. And he was like, what, 7th pick? 7th overall or 9th overall? Oh, Edmonton stole the guy, man. Kirill Kaprizov, Panarin, and Landeskog canvas. If I'm missing anything, Ryan, just PM me, man. I got my other monitor behind me here. I'll hear your beep and I could double check, buddy. Ridley Gregg, Thomas Hurdle, and Martin Pospisil for Calgary. Amanda hitting the Calgary in the mini. Her home team. Pospisil. Are you selling them all, Barry? JT Miller, Bo Horvat, and Dylan Larkin. No. There's no point on you telling me that. Leo Carlson, Pavel Mintyukov, and Michael Bunting. Clear cut. You're like an asshole. Tell me he's got all these cards, but they're not for sale. I'm just here to rub it in your face, Sonny. Because I'd be interested at a fair price to start a massive Void PC. I'm a hoarder. I know you're a hoarder. You and Angus both. I don't think you guys really sell. You guys just stockpile. Matthew Porches. Okay, we got the Rocket there. Ridley Gregg. I don't want to say the name because Ryan's gonna message me and be like, "It's this." Ridley Gregg. We got Igor Shesterkin, Jacob Pelletier, and Svenechnikov. Sorry, with the little puck on his stick. About to do the lacrosse goal. What's the short name for that? It wasn't lacrosse. It's freaking the one that zebras do. Whatever you call it. Someone fill in the gap. Chris Pronger, Luke Hughes, Dazzlers, and Ty Carte. Young Guns Retro. The Michigan, that's right. The Michigan. Okay, so the video's not that delayed. Because I clicked the live feed on the other end pretty late. Hawk and Paw. Variations of Hawk and Paw. Here's... We got Jackson Lacombe, Steven Stammer, and Robbie Jarventi. Wow, no Hawks guys, eh, on this box. Well, you hit a Jack Hughes Hockey Heroes. These are nice. This is a nice set to collect, honestly. I think it's a really nice set. If I was to collect a set, that would be it. All right, box number 3. We got James Schoutsen. 9061. My apologies if I pronounced your name incorrectly there, James. You'll get to know me really well, and I'm really bad with pronouncing names, especially soccer names. Empty box. All right, here we go. Good luck, James. Let's see some Bedards. Luke Hughes, Adam Edstrom. Whoa, nice. Alex Delvecchio. That's a nice canvas card. Really nice canvas card with Gordie Howe. Look at that. Nice, really nice. Edstrom. Got another Hockey Heroes coming up. Luke Robitaille for LA. Pavel Mintyukov and Matthew Nyes. We got Logan Couture, Owen Tippett, and Tyson Forrester. I wonder how many Tyson Forrester Brian has. Probably loaded up with Forrester. Owen Beck, Rookie Gems, Onger, and Jonathan Quick. Owen Beck, Rookie Gems. We got Matthew Nyes and Alex Newhook Outburst and Connor Bedard draft. There you go. First Betsy shows up for Mr. James. Nice hit. I think there's an average of 2 of those per case, but lately I've only seen 1 in the last 2 cases we did. It's up to James. It's James's card, so James, if you want me to grade it, let me know. It's about average right now. It's about $35 to $37 Canadian after the $5 review fee and the US conversion, and that's after duties typically and shipping. I know Tofu got a bunch of them done. We got Count 500, Adam Fox. Roop Hintz and Will Coel. I am sending the gradings out this weekend, guys, after I sort all of these 2 big breaks. Because I know there's a lot of people that want to send some for grading. For your Rangers. Yeah, just let me know, buddy. I can review it for you later just to make sure it's intact. We'll make sure there's no major flaws on it that's noticeable to not send it if you want. Or some people like to touch their cards first, which is reasonable. I understand some people like to just touch and hold their cards first. Walker Dewar, Ryan Winterton, and Ivan Barbashev. I'm that type of guy. I don't like to send grading unless I touch it and know that it's in my hands, and I like to review it myself. But that's just me. It's funny because I was showing a home today to 2 senior ladies. Very, very nice ladies, and we signed an exclusive buyer agreement. So how that works is Matthew Coronado, Sidney Crosby, and we got a black and white Walteri Morella. Nice for your Lightnings. So one of the things is I have to work on the client's best interest at all times, right? So that was part of my contract. So I would always have to like look for flaws in the home that we're in, make sure it's to their standards. Anything I find, I have to like tell them. So like today we're showing one, and the client was like telling me one of the requirements from the client was she needs it to be quiet. She doesn't like sound, like she wants to be alone. We got Alexander Gorgiev, Timo Meyer, and then we got Ivan. I'm not going to pronounce his last name. So I looked out at her main master bedroom. That would be her bedroom. And I'm like, I don't think this is going to work out. She's like, but I love this place. And I'm like, yeah, but you're 2 floors up, and below you, right outside the window, is a playground of kids. Like literally, like right next to her. And beside that was also like a seating area for adults. Like so it's almost like a hangout bar for like people to go outside. And it wasn't an 18-plus condo either, so there are going to be kids there. You could also already see the bicycles sitting outside. And then Chandler Stevenson, Connor Zari, and Mark Stone. So then, yeah, that was a deal killer. So I killed my own deal like that, or else she would have bought the place. But I told my wife about it, and she's like, well, you know, you are a very picky guy. Your standards are usually really picky. And then, and that's where grading cards come in. I overanalyze cards all the time. Kirill Kaprizov, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Adam Fantilli. You want this graded too, Thomas? Some minor white edging up top. But it looks like your other cards. So if you do, let me know. I'll set it aside. But, yeah, so to be short with that, my wife's like, yeah, you're a very picky guy, so a lot of guys don't see your vision on that stuff. And I'm like, well, I still gotta tell them. I can't really not tell them. Igor Shesterkin, gold. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Adam Fantilli, retro. Do you want retro graded, Thomas? I'll just top load these. And yeah, so it was kind of one of those things. Even when I look at graded cards, I'm like, yeah, this is, and then we still take the risk and we submit it. PSA still passes it with a 10. And I'm like, so there a lot of the people would be like, Sonny, you should not be a grader ever. I'd be like grading everything 8s and 7s. All right. All right, down to the 4th box. We're going to go to Angus O'Donnell. So we hit 1 Bedard, which belongs to James. She left a negative here because the case prevented her from touching Curry's auto and patch. Oh. Really? Okay, I gotta set this aside just because I don't want to forget who it belongs to, because it sucks to go through a video for 2 hours again after. There's one time I forgot which card Korchinski belongs to and had to watch a video for 2 hours just to see where it goes to. 3475. Am I the same time as Franklin? Oh yeah, I chose to do it earlier because if I don't, Greg, I'll be on like super late because I got a hockey game tonight, a playoff game. Empty box. All right, Tyson Forrester starting us off here. We've got Tyson Forrester again and Burakovsky. We've got Justice Sardiff, Ryan Johnson, Young Guns, and Frederick Anderson, Canvas. We've got Hockey Heroes, Steven Stammer, Alex Newhook, and Connor McDavid Retro. Premium Retro. We've got Austin Matthews, Wayne Gretzky, and Linus Karlsson for Vancouver. Vancouver Young Guns. Rookie Gems, Zach Benson, Jack Hughes, and Young Guns of Joel Tesdale for Montreal. I'd buy that Hockey Hero. Barry's like, you're not touching Stammer. You know Stammer is his favorite guy, right, Tofu? You're just poking the bear right now, buddy. Mark Stone for Vegas, Barkov for Panthers, and Cece for your Duckies. Cal Klang. Well, I don't know, buddy. You're going to have to start collecting Nashville stuff now that he's a Nashviller. Barkov, Panarin, and Laney. That's a nice pink Dazzlers. Well, he's going to Nashville now, so I don't think you're... I think, if anything, he's going to go even cheaper than Tampa. Connor McDavid, Kubalik, and Kevin Korchinski. Wrong Blackhawks guy. This is the Angus box. Yeah, we do need some magic. Maybe they're all hidden behind these other boxes. Deluxe Frederick Anderson, 62 of 250. Mitch Marner and Braden Point. We got Zach Benson, Connor Azari, and Luke Shen. Connor Azari. Ooh. Oh, it's a D-man. Luke Hughes? Luke Hughes? Luke Hughes! Gold! Askarov and Askarov again. Does that deserve a one-touch, you guys think? A gold holographics, 1 in 175 packs. What is that worth, Thomas? Is it worth a one-touch for you? Or is it worth just a penny sleeve? We've got Brock Faber, Anze Kopitar, and Dylan Garand. Grade it. All right. Yeah, no, the gold ones are nice. Even the red ones are nice. Give me a second here, because I know I touched the surface of it a little bit. Use a new sheet. All right. Let's make sure. It's got a print line on it though. I can see it. They might not ding you for that though. They've let in some print lines go before in these foiled stuff, so just so you know, the print line is right across. See that? Right across his hip. So because it's foil, they might pass that. I've seen them pass foils with print lines before on TCG stuff, not necessarily on hockey. Well, the Bedard one was over 200 before, 250. He's dropped to probably about 150, 160 now. You're taking my card? How long? All day? I got hockey though later. Well, unless I could take the van. There you go. Look, Hughes. All right, we're down to our 5th box, going to Trevor Quarrel. Yeah, my wife usually asks me to use my car because it's electric and it saves so much fuel. So she always tries to use it whenever she can to drive the kids. 67, 87. All right, empty box. If it doesn't, you pay. Whatever then. Owen Beck, I never saw someone negotiate on grading. Only a Asian guy like Thomas would. Logan Cooley, another nice one for your Ducks. This is going to be a lot of Cooley gradings and such. Greg Cards, I'm pretty sure you want this done, sir. It's a clean one. This is like a grading slash break slash grading session. All right. We got Gavrikov. We got Mark Scheifele, Askarov rookie, Jonathan Quick, black and white. We've got Kyle Connor, Matty Beniers, Mackie Samaskovich for Florida. Draft. Got like a debris in there. Refund, and it's stuck. Stuck. Martin Nashis, Leo Carlson, and Jamie Drysdale. Matt Murray, Kevin Korchinski, Trevor, Askarov. Wow, where's all the Bedards? Sitting up near the end. We got Mark Stone, gold, Troy Terry, and Jack Eichel. Askarov rookie gems, Matthew Nyes and Samuel Nosko for Columbus. John Farrell and Varlamov's outburst, and Riker Evans for Seattle. Riker Evans. Whoa! Jay with the cup, Chandler Stevenson, Connor Zary, and Kirill Kaprizov. Mr. Ryan Miller hitting the Day of the Cup set that he's collecting. Connor Zary, Simon Nemec, Shane Wright canvas. So we should. A few left. Where are they? All right. Got a few left of these. No kidding. I'd like to take the cup on a beach side, on a little floaty. You know, the day of the cup, if something like Oilers won, you imagine what a McDavid with the cup goes for? I could easily see it go for like a few $100. Being his first cup. First cup card. Alright. Ooh, what's that? Special Forces, Cale Makar. Nice hit. Barbashev and Connor McDavid. Well, Special Forces, Cale Makar. Can't go wrong. Out of top loaders. I know, I was gonna say, it's gonna be a few hundred. You know what? It might even hit the thousands just because it'd be his like first cup card, basically. I can see it being very expensive. Yank all the Columbus base cards. You are a jackass. This guy. Kevin Korchinski, Blackhawks. We got a Austin Matthews and Zach Benson for Buffalo. We're going halfway. Box number 6. Yes, there's a Savoy Young Gun. There's one Savoy Young Gun at least. Greg, yes, you hit a Cooley that I set aside for grading because it looks good. This one is Trevor. Yeah, you hit a Logan Cooley. There was a Matt Savoy one, a Young Gun. Next up, box number 6, Jamie Cryptic. 0530. Hey, wait a second. Cryptic was just online chatting. I've never seen him wake up this early before. He's usually a night owl. Or a morning owl. Like 4 in the morning owl type of owl. Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. I'll double check it after the break, Zach, because the submission's going out pretty soon here. So I'm going to be sorting these breaks, this the last big one and this one, and I think I'm going to close it up for grading. Possibly the $25 break that goes tomorrow too. If there's anything big out of that one, we'll go through that, of course. We got Alex Laferriere. We got Jaden Struble. Vladimir Tarasenko. He always has a horseshoe up his... I think it comes in rotations. We've got Matty Beniers, Alex DeBrincat, and Austin Matthews. I think for Jamie, it goes in rounds, because he buys into breaks from other groups too. So I think each group takes turns in giving him a massive hit. So if you watch his breaks, whichever breaks he's at, if he's hitting, I think it's just perspective wise, you just see him always hit. But if you add all his groups together, I think half the group he doesn't hit. I think that's pretty normal. Leon Draisaitl, John Tavares, and Emil Heineman. Just Seattle belongs to Angus. You'd have to talk to Angus. Angus is your man for Seattle. He usually sells that stuff. I don't think he keeps those around. If he won't go search for buyers, but if you say you want to buy it, he'll probably sell it to you. Maki Samaskovich. We've got Devin Levi, and we got Kevin Korchinski going to Jamie canvas. That's the first Korchinski canvas I've seen. Yeah, it's not an inconvenience. Just message me off, Barry. Just so then I remember, because I'll probably forget after this break, because I got to do a lot of sorting. So if you message me, at least I'll have it in my message when I like go through my messages later. I could pull it out, right? Yeah, just PM me and just say that, oh, we swapped cards, or it's in my pile. Logan Cooley, Matt Nito, and Ryan Johnson. Yeah, so at least it's documented too, Barry. So at least we know it's been documented somewhere. There's a trail saying that, hey, that card goes to you now. This helps me with all that. Not that I don't trust you guys. It's just better that we always have something in writing. It's part of the process, right? All right, here we go. Timothy Liljegren Deluxe, 136 of 250. Matthew Tkachuk and Brad Marchand. Perfect. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Timothy Liljegren is a deluxe. Samaskovich, Luke Hughes, and Jamie Benn. Luke Hughes. Ooh, haircut. David Pasternak, Matt Murray, and Nazem Kadri. How did this guy become a star, eh? Completely failed in Toronto, gets traded, becomes this like high-ranked star when he didn't do well in Toronto. And I still watch him play, and I still don't like. I don't fancy his play style. Like, I don't think he's that good. That's just me. Adam Fantilli completely failed in Calgary. Did he? I heard he was doing okay with Calgary. David Pasternak and Robbie Gerventi, or did he just surround himself by like so many good players with Colorado that he just looked like a stud when he was in Colorado? Well, Colorado, let's be honest, they have a sick team. I mean, anyone in Colorado should do pretty decent if they're given a little bit of the opportunity. Alex Tuck, Igor Shesterkin, and Jordan Harris. Like, who did do well? Who's that guy we always made fun of? And he was really distraught. He was really upset that he didn't get the chance from Colorado. His name is it Martin something? Martin Cott. Martin Cott. Yes, that's the guy. Brady Tkachuk, Jack Hughes, and Adam Edstrom. He was pretty, like, sour about Colorado. He wanted to get out of Colorado pretty bad. But I don't think he was that good to really be talking like that. Jeff Skinner. Connor Bedard. There we go. There's one. Nathan McKinnon. We got a Bedard. This is box 6, Jamie. I was forgetting which box I'm at. Jamie Cryptic. Yeah, the last guy had 4. No, it had 7 exclusives. 7 of them, but 4 of them were retro Young Gun exclusives. All right, box number 7 we got for Barry. 9865 for Mr. Barry. Yeah, it had some other crazy cards in it too. It had that Bedard out of 100 rookie gems. That was a sick card. Like, the Bedard out of 100's got to be worth something. Got to be worth quite a bit. Alright. More base cards. Alright, empty box. Sounds good, Barry, man. You enjoy your time. You enjoy your time in Montana. Montana's a short drive, too. It's probably the closest to the border for us. That should be fun. Montana had a lot of those Spartan races I used to go to run those mountains out there. Trevor Zegras. Leo Carlson, we got a clear cut DeBrincat. Yeah, there was a lot of every year to get the trifecta. You either have to go to the U.S. You have to always go to the U.S. for one of their races. Usually, because Canada was very limited. If you miss one, you almost have to go to the U.S. just to try to achieve your trifecta. And Montana was always one of them. But I ended up going to one of the bigger races in Kimberly. And because Kimberly's hard. That's why a lot of people go to the States to do it, because Kimberly is actually one of the hardest in BC to run. Matthew Tkachuk, Braden Point, and Matthew Coronado. I remember it took me almost like 6 hours or 7 hours to finish that race. Well, I was in tears when I crossed the finish line. And I couldn't walk the next day. I was literally like just sitting in my bathtub. Really, Greg, rookie gems, Logan Cooley, and James Van Riemsdyk. Well, just give me an open checkbook, Barry. I'll help you buy into the breaks. An open checkbook, no limit. And I'll make sure you hit some stuff. No guarantees it'll be big stuff, though. We'll close them on like teams like the smallest team possible. Or the biggest team. Alright, we've got Levi, Marin Lanen, Yana Peretz, Kevin Shattenkirk. Dude, I'm like fumbling with words right now. We're box 7. Ilya Sorokin, Owen Beck, and Connor Bedard Candace for Mr. Barry! Woo! go, buddy. That's clean as F. Because the canvases on that top corner, there's usually some whiting on the edge. This one has a very faintly little. Very faint. But it's probably one of the best I've seen. You're grading this, buddy. Wow. There you go. Bedard canvas shows up for Mr. Barry. Where is my sticky? Because there's a few Bedards. I gotta make sure this is yours. I don't want to mix yours up with someone else's. Because yours gonna get a nice grade, and then someone's like Thomas is gonna get like a grade 6, and he's gonna say it's his. Can I get a refund for box 10? Look at this guy. Yeah, sure. Refund. Barry, you want a refund, Thomas? All right, here we go. Oh, I'm back. Logan Cooley, Mikko Rantanen, and Simon Edvinsson draft. You know, they should have had him holding a Connor McDavid card instead of his own card. That would be hilarious. Jason Robertson, Andre Pavel, and Owen Power. Special Forces coming up. Logan Cooley, Special Forces, nice hit. Leon Draisaitl and Anze Kopitar. Logan Cooley. I love these Special Forces cards. I like them a lot. Special Forces. Maki Samaskovich, Mikko Rantanen, Luke Hughes again for your Devils. You got Svechnikov, Gold, Marchand, and Sorokin. Pavel Mintyukov, Dylan Larkin, and a Dennis Heldeby for Toronto. Pretty decent goalie coming up. All right, here we go. We've got Emil Hyman Deluxe, 196 of 250, Montreal. Deluxe Young Guns. Nice hit. Deluxe I'm good. Matthew Nyes, Cale McCarr. All right, that ends box number 7 or box number 8 with Greg Cards. One box shy of the canvas. Hey, maybe there's 2 canvases. You never know. 2080. Never know. Or a short print Bedard. You know he's got an auto too, guys? He does have an autograph in this set as rookie gems. Like the number that we pulled, he does have a rookie gems autograph. Super rare. So we never know if we run into something like that too. All right, good luck. Greg Cards. Brock Faber. Nice. Luke Evangelista and Pedersen. Nice. Brock Faber. Red. Oh, Brock Faber. We got Alex LaFerriere, William Nylander, and Mark Johnstone. The case is pretty good. I mean, not as much exclusives, but I mean, it's still decent. Sean Farrell, Johnny Gaudreau, and Tyler Angle. Tyler Angle. Sean Farrell. Yeah, so there's an autographed version of this with Bedard. I think that could be like one of the main cards to try to hit. And there's only 25 of them made. I don't think we've seen one yet. David Perron. Kevin Korchinski. Sam Reinhart. Kevin Korchinski. I got a message coming through. Greggy Poo with Korchinski. Devin Levi, Pavel Mintyukov, and Jordan Eberle. Greggy Poo. Jason Robertson, Dallas, Luke Dubois, and Matty Beniers. Dallas. James Schoutston, nice. Isn't this the one you're looking for, Thomas? Jason Robertson. Yeah, back and forth. You hit a Cooley Special Forces. We got Adam Fantilli, Brock Besser, and Yuri Kulik for Buffalo. Yeah, I think you can message James Schoutston. He's newer in our group. I'm not sure what he PCs yet. Johnny Gaudreau, Dylan Larkin, and Connor Bedard rookie for Mr. Gregsy. Where's my exclusive Cooley? Saving for the best for last. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be the next week, next few months, could be next whenever. You dinged me yesterday. Did I? I didn't ding you yesterday. I didn't even break yesterday. Or did I? We got Luca Vigalista. We got Ryan O'Reilly. Jaden Struble. Benzie canvas is Barry Bogarts. The one box right before this one. You're one box away from it. Alex Ovechkin, we got Ryan Johnson and Yamamoto. That's a clean Bedsy too, because the canvas cards all have that little like whitening on the top corner here. This one is very faint, but most you could see it right off the bat. It's really like pronounced. That one is actually pretty darn clean. The cleanest I've seen, actually. We got David Pasternak, Outburst, Linus Carlson, and Georgi Merkulov. Got two Outbursts. Young Guns in this case. Vancouver. Stranger Danger, Ricky Bruce. What is going on, buddy? How's your vacation? The guy's like doing a 365 world tour. Oh, buddy, what is this? Is this an acetate? Or is that a base high gloss? Stanislav Svizl. For your jackets. Last pack. It is a high gloss. Lars Eller. Robert Thomas, not a Young Gun high gloss. Sorry, guys. Oh, 4 of 10. High gloss, but not a Young Gun. Oh, man. Oh, man. No dice. No dice. No Young Gun high gloss yet, man. The pot just keeps building. I might not even have money to pay you guys out anymore. It's getting too much. 7093. Box number 9. Trevor Quarrel. Box number 9. Man, the oh. What's going on? The pot's gonna hit like 10 G's soon. Imagine 10 G's. I don't know how many people actually chase the pot, because I don't think half of the guys that join don't even notice about the pot until like until it gets hit. Then they realize, oh, there's money involved. We've got Fantilli, Ryan Winterton, and Clark. Oh, legend. Winterton. Ooh. Another Special Forces in red. Could it be? Connor Bedard! There you go! Connie! Betsy! We're Trevor. Trevor. I like these special. I really like these special forces. Maybe you should collect a set. All right, let's look for Trevor. There you go, Trevor. Nice hit. I don't know. Is he good? I think he's all right. Linus Allmark, Mitch Marner. I compared him to Morgan Geeky. Geeky being 1 out of 10, Bedard being like 10 of 10, if you compare the two. Oh. Connor Bedard! Right after it! Just saw the 8. It had to be a Bedard. There you go. Another Bedsy for Trevor. We've got Matthew Nyes and Phil Esposito, Boston. James probably wants this loaded because it's his legend for Boston. Got Roman Yossi, Brady Tkachuk, and Adam Fantilli. Ooh, we need to see more of Matt Savoy. We only saw one young gun of his, honey. We should at least see another one or two. Matt Savoy, rookie gems, and Connor Bedard. Blake Wheeler. Oh my god, this is the Bedard box right here, guys. He hit 3 Bedards in one box. This was the box to have. Oh. Trevor, you around, brother? Or you're switching between different break channels? Another Bedsy. 3 Bedsy in a row. It's Ricky Bruce's like good luck charm with his presence. Right. More top loaders. Go through. I'm here, bro, just working and smiling. Oh, man. This guy. You gotta love that. You gotta love that when you can smile at work, buddy. That's golden. That is golden. All right, Walker Dewar, Panarin, Outburst, and Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson. Yeah, stay around for Tofu's box. He needs the luck he can get right now. Jake Onger, Elias Pettersson, Alex Ovechkin, or else he's gonna bug me for a refund. Nikolai Ehlers, Aki Samaskovich, and Korposalo. We got Devin Levi, Jake Sanderson, and Pavel Mintyukov. I'm heading straight out after this, guys. I won't be able to do pictures right away. I'll probably be sorted by the time I can even get pictures up. But I have to head out, get my stick cut at Tofu's house, and pick up my goalie. So we're not super late like last time. Played 10 minutes of the game without a goalie. Adam Fantilli, we were lucky we didn't get scored on. Jason Zucker, Cole Caulfield. Luke Evangelista, Yuri Kulik, and Steven Stamkos canvas. Hey, that's a nice Stamkos canvas. Mr. Barry. Barry Stamkos everything. It's a hockey stick. Dude, my stick, I didn't cut it. It was the Bedard curve. And I scored so many points with it. I'm still hesitant to cut it. But I've been jabbing my rib cage when I use it because it's so long. I could get to the boards and have better reach. But when I grind at the boards, dude, like the butt end of my stick is either jabbing me or the other player. Last thing I want is a stupid penalty from stabbing someone. Luke Hughes, red. Oh, you might as well grade that, man. Side by side. Got a dimple. It's a Sherwood stick. The white Sherwood stick from Bedard Curve. It actually shoots really well. I've been using it, and I've been scoring a lot of points. More points than I've ever had. And my shots... my shots used to be high. Now with Bedard stick, my shots been really mid to low. And it created a lot of rebounds for my teammates to tuck it in the net. I don't know. There's a little dimple there right on his shoulder. But that could just... Yeah, it's right there. Can you see that? I don't know if you see that. Right there. Right above his shoulder there. A nasty dimple. It's carbon fiber. Dude, you don't use aluminum or wood for hockey anymore. Carbon fiber, Thomas. What age do you live in, buddy? You always don't follow too much hockey. Aluminum or wood. Aluminum is when they changed from wood to aluminum. Matthew Porcha's rookie Zach Benson, that was like 20 years ago, buddy. Yeah, I wouldn't grade that, but aluminum or wood, dude. I can't stop laughing because, like, that doesn't even exist anymore, buddy. You make it sound like you're freaking like 50 years old. Hooray! We've got 61-62. Thank God your son don't play hockey, or else you'd be buying wood sticks for your son all the time. CCM tax. I love my Sherwood. And I'm not a big fan of the Warrior sticks for some reason. Because they just don't shoot right for me. But then watch, this guy's gonna make fun of my golf clubs. He's already making fun of my M4s, saying that they don't shoot well, even though like one of the higher end golfs. Old wood one class. Yeah, they do have the wood ones. The Sherwood old school ones, the Paul Coffey curves, those were the best. They still sell those, the Paul Coffey ones. We got 500 pop count Jack Eichel because it's so popular. They still make those Sherwood Paul Coffey complete wood sticks. Travis Konechny and Devin Levi retro. Philip Grubauer, Clayton Keller, and Alexander Barkov. And honestly, I didn't even know Franklin was going live too. I wasn't paying attention. I was planning to come live anyways, and then I guess Greg said he's been bouncing between the two between the two channels. Jordan Kyrou and Simon Edmondson draft. Mark Johnstone. Not a Marco Casper for Mr. Jamie, because he'd be all over it. He's a Marco Casper guy. Outburst draft for your Red Wings. Hossa pattern? Yeah, Hossa's not bad. I shot with Hossas before too. Marners. I've never shot with Marners before, but Hossa, I did Hossas. Another one player that I really like is Patrick Kane. I used Kane's curve I used to use his curve all the time when I played a lot more forward. But as a D-man, I've been switching it up. Brad Marchand, Brock Faber, and Sean Couture. Brock Faber. Yeah, I've never seen Marner's curve before, but I've used a lot of Patrick Kane's. The Bedard has been pretty good for me lately. Hossa, I used to use Hossa, but I don't even think they make Hossa stuff anymore. Too much toe? Yeah, I guess it depends on whether you control the ball a lot or not. I like better control, so... Luke Hughes, Zach Benson. E29 or bust. Owen Tippett, pink, Jake Gensel, and Pavel Mentyukov. Yeah, I was just gonna say I haven't seen Hossa's stick for a long time. I've been trying to find his stick too because I used to use his curve all the time too. I found his curve is a better ball control, not necessarily for shots. And when you do shoot with his, it's straight. It's very straight. With my Bedard stick right now, with my shot, the ball curves a lot. It does a lot of fade, which is nice because the goalie, it's hard for the goalie to predict where the ball is going to fade out to. So it's really good for ball hockey. Jack Hughes, Tyson Forster, and Zach Hyman. Because those are the hardest shots to save in ball hockey, is with those curve shots, like golf shots. Tavares, really? I didn't like Tavares too much. Yeah, Tavares was a little too much, I think, for me. Matthew Nyes, Claude Giroux, ooh, Rattel, old school, black and white. We got Tofu box next. Yeah, I'm about 85 by the time I cut my stick. My Bedard right now is like over 100 because I didn't cut it, so it's like the flex is like completely off. But yeah, I can't use 75 really, Greg, because my shots it gets all wild with 75 with that much flex. The ball will go wide off the net all the time. Svechnikov, Riker, Evans, I can't control the shot too well with a 75. For Thomas, he probably uses a junior stick at like 75 or less. I can see Thomas use 75 junior stick. Matthew Porches, and we've got really Greg William Carlson. Oh, you were tilting on box 10. Tilting on the wrong box. How many people want SPX? Because that's the next one that's out. SPX is out in a couple weeks. I'm not going to load up too much on it, guys. I'm not going to do much SPX unless you guys really want me to. Kirill Kaprizov. I think it's a little harder with the SPX this year. We don't even know the pricing on it yet. Kirill. Matt Boldy, Dazzlers, and Connect Me. If you're going to do SPX, I honestly think you just go back and do Ultimate. Just to get the shield. But then it depends how bad you want Bedard, really, at the end. Tyson Forster, Alexander Barkov, and Louis Crevier. For Mr. Berry. You poke me with a stick. You probably poke me with more than a stick. Yes. Got two Louis Creviers now, eh? Alright. We're down to 2 boxes left, guys. 3343, this is Tofu's. And then the last box is Jamie Cryptic. Oh my, it's getting dull. I gotta sharpen it. All right, empty box. Oh my god, what a meme is that? We've got Connor McDavid Gold, JT Miller, Dubois, McDavid Gold, SS. David Gold. Let me move these inserts. Braden Point, Georgie, Zach Werenski. Oh, I forgot to tell you, now that we're talking about Barry's, like Rob Adami's chatting, I saw a lot of Rob's cooking with your slow cooker or your barbecue. Thomas, now that you're in Edmonton, Ben's Meats, if you love barbecuing. They make the best fresh meats, the cleanest facility in Edmonton. Cole Caulfield, GB1284, and we got a Gabriel Landeskog black and white. So if you want some meats, some nice premium meats, Ben's Meat. They're really good. They have one of the best beef jerky in town too. But Ben's Meat's there. It's right where we ate at Hot Walk the other day. It's literally down the road, down the block. Yeah, it's down the block. They make the best meat, and from what I heard, they have the best smoked pork chops. Everyone goes there for their smoked pork chops, and they're always sold out. So you'd always have to like go ahead of time to try to get your hands on it. But everyone always goes there for his meats. Really premium product. Matthew Sheenan, count 1,000. You're Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Yeah, apparently they make the best smoked pork chops for barbecuing. Even my brokerage owner praises them for it. Jake, and he does a lot of barbecuing. Jake Skinner and Matt Savoy. But I used to order their beef jerky all the time. There used to be people that buy his beef jerky in bulk, and then they go around dealerships selling them for like double the cost. Because people didn't know where they came from. Connor Bedard rookie gems! Non-numbered though, but that's alright. Italian place. Well, you got an Italian place opening up right by my house. You know that, right? It's called Tassetto or something like that. It's owned by the same family that does all the Italian centers. But they're opening right behind the gym here, the Movati gym. I'm sure you'll see it soon. Trevor Zegras and Bedard and Fantilli canvas. Wow. You don't even need to do a draw, buddy. Chicago is yours and Columbus is yours. Dude, this is a nice card. Holy molies. You should just grade this for the hell of it, man. You got 2 All-Stars. Fantilli and Bedard canvas. Dude, you want to grade this? I know checkers aren't worth much, but you got like Bedard and Fantilli. And I rarely see them. This is the first one we've pulled out of all the cases we've done. First Bedard Fantilli canvas. That is a sick card. How's that, eh? You had Hawks and Jackets on this one. We got Askarov, Robert Thomas, Isaac Rosen. You don't have to send your nudes to anybody to get that card down. It went up $150, Barry. I did the math, and I do a lot of driving. I do about 2,500 kilometers a month. And I top it up all the time to 80% to preserve the battery. My bill went up only $150. $150 to $170 a month. If I did fuel would have cost me maybe close to $500-600 a month. Even more. Depending. But yeah, I save a lot of money with it. And, you know, you pay the premium for electric car up front too. But think of it this way. I had a really good deal. I didn't go by the fancy model. I went by the actual pricing where I could get the government subsidy. Ilya Sorokin, which was $5,000 from the government. Matthew Coronado, Luc Dubois. So I went from a $75,000 vehicle and I got it for $58,000 at the end with the subsidy. And it was a pretty decent car. Like, it was an Audi Q4, so you get the nice all-wheel drive system from Audi. You don't get the Tesla Like, I'm not a fan of Tesla. And they even made a point where they said it was about 76% of electric drivers will not go back to an electric car. And it's due because of fit and finish, the cheap finishes, they got bored of it. And to me, that tells a lot about Tesla, because Tesla owns about 85% of the electric car market. So if 76% are not returning, and you got 85% of the market being Tesla, the culprit is going to be Tesla. That's not giving you a premium car that you would expect, right? So I think that plays a big part of it. We got Mike Modano for Hockey Heroes, Riley Smith Dazzlers, and Dustin Wolf. And I personally have never been a Tesla fan because I know they were cheaply made. It's just a shell. They've only been good with their technology on their pad system. But if you talk about fit and finish, drive, fun drive, you're talking about, you know, a little bit of all the other little things. And I'm a really picky guy when it comes to that stuff. Like, I rather have a real car maker than a guy that slapped an app together and built a shell around it. That's my intake on it. But so I would always go for, even if you look at Ford Mach, the Ford Mach is a great car. Like, that's a really nice car on its own. Ford makes a really nice electric cars right now. They're up there. Paolo Mintyukov, Kirill Marchenko, and Yana Peretz. You got companies like Acura now that are doing full-fledged electric cars too. So Lexus is starting to pump them out. So I would stick with the mainstream brands. As much as Tesla started it, Tesla also sells their batteries back to these manufacturers, right? So they could use them to be electrified. So you got to remember that. Now that everyone's buying Teslas in batteries and putting them in real cars, it makes a big difference. Car maintenance, I think that's where you're gonna love it. You know, you don't need a car maintenance, a electric car too much, right? There's no oil changes. Logan Cooley, Mark Scheifele, but you are right. I am in the honeymoon phase still, Simon Edmondson, because I haven't went through a winter season with it yet. I'm curious. Me and Thomas were both wondering how well it will do in winter for our Edmonton weather. So that's what I'm really looking forward to. And you're right. I haven't fully tested it yet. It's been really good so far. My only concern is winter. And I've always had the Matthew Nice, Rookie Gems, Sidney Crosby, and Nikita Zadorov. And trust me, you'll get used to it. You know how you fill your gas tank and you drive it right to the 0? Or like the 10 kilometer? Well, my wife does at least. You should not do that with an electric car. You do not do that with an electric car. With an electric car, you almost have to pre-plan how much you're driving, when you should plug it in, and when your next trip's going to be, to plug it in before that time comes, right? And there's a lot of pre-planning behind it. And there's that app that shows you your range while you're in your house. And then if you're planning on a trip later, tomorrow or the next day, you'd want to probably plug that in. Levy Marilanen, Barbashev, but yeah, maintenance-wise, Dennis Heldeby, I haven't had my car in the shop once. Haven't had any electrical issues. Mine, it's second or third year, right? So they probably filled out the kinks a bit. But there's no oil changes. You're just changing brakes and tires, literally. Qualified mechanics would be your dealership. That's the only thing. Hey Craig, how's it going? Qualified mechanics, yeah, you do need certified mechanics, electric mechanics. But you know what's funny, Dave? I asked about out-of-province cars coming in as an electric car. And it follows the same guidelines as a regular gas car. There's nothing special about it. So when you do an out-of-province on an electric car, they'll just pass it like a normal car. There's no like special electrical things they need to go through. Because I was about to buy a electric car from out of province used because there was some good money savings on doing it. 4624, and I was about to do it, but then I ended up going for a newer car, less cost, because I was looking at like Porsches and such too, and again that would have cost a lot of money to bring here, and I was already researching on out of province inspections, maintenances, and all that, and yeah, there's just, if anything, I don't. Maintenance is actually the last thing I would worry on an electric car. I'd be more worried about the battery, but the battery's got 10 years of warranty, right? Best pro advice: stay away from electric. I don't know. I have no problems with my electric right now, Craig. I'm not sure what you ran into, but I have no issues with mine. Marco Casper, Adam Fantilli, Logan Cooley, Jack Hughes. That is Barry. Barry hit it. I have colleagues that have electric cars as realtors, and they do perfectly fine with them too. So I'm not sure what issues others are having. I personally just have something against Tesla because I don't think they make proper cars, and I think a lot of problems come out of their cars. Keith Kachuk, Quinn Hughes, and Logan Cooley. Ricky. Mitsubishi? Really? I didn't hear much about Mitsubishi. My Mitsubishi was also not in the list for the most concerning electric cars. Because there is a list of cars to watch out for electric cars. And majority of them are Teslas. Majority of them are actually Teslas. But if you talk about other brands like BMW, Audi, and all that, they tend to be okay. Even Kia's electric is not bad. They have that new one. It's really good. Hyundai makes one of the best. That, what do you call it? What is that? What is that? Mitsubishi? No, not Mitsubishi. Hyundai makes one of the best-selling electric cars and one of the most successful ones. Ioniq or something like that? Yeah, I think it's Ioniq or something like that. Yeah, it's Hyundai would be your top electric if you're gonna go for electric. If you want best reliability and security right now, it's one of the Hyundai ones. Johnny Goudreau and John Beecher. This is Jamie Kripslick's box. Really? They're not on the list for the worst, man. They're actually on the list for one of the best. Ioniq, that's what it is. State Farm, really? Well, I guess there's different opinions on it all. Because Ioniq is one of their most sought after successful electrics moved over. Simon Evanson, Tyler Toffoli, Patrick Lee, they can't even keep those in stock right now because they're so oversold. Volkswagen's ID4 is very similar to the Q4 that I'm driving for cheaper cost too. Warranty battery. Oh, really? Warranty battery replacements. Well, those batteries are not cheap either just to replace. I haven't ran into issues, Craig, so I don't know. I really Dustin Wolf, I didn't really hear much people having issues with those. Alexander Winberg and Matt Savoy. Matt Savoy. Yeah, 12 to 16K. That's not even the full cost, Craig, isn't it? Some of those batteries are like 30 grand. I guess with labor, there's about 30 grand, right? To install. 25 to 30 grand to put in a new battery. Because they gotta drop the whole, they have to drop the whole undercarriage. Here's our acetate for Nashville, Luke Evangelista. There you go, Amanda. Big secondary from Murky. That's a nice card for Nashville. Acetate. That's a right player too. Wow, she picked it up too. The problem with the batteries though, even the hybrid batteries, if you guys don't know, and when hybrid was really popular, I wasn't a fan of it because a lot of people didn't know that they talked about saving fuel, this and that, all earthy and such, but a lot of people didn't know where they would dispose batteries. You guys probably didn't know that. Did you know they, back in time, I don't know if they do that now, but because those hybrid batteries, there's nowhere to dispose it. You can't incinerate it or incinerate it or anything. They have to send those batteries out to third world countries, and guess who has to take those apart? It's actually kids. Kids in third world country are exposed to all that chemical and the actual hybrid batteries because they can't dispose it. They have to take it apart to actually to break it apart, and they actually get kids out in third world countries to take those apart, and that was a really bad thing back in time, and a lot of people didn't know that. Mark Stone, Massive Void, and that's when like everyone was all earthy about this. It's safe for your environment, this and this and that, and I'm like, dude, you know, there's one plus point, but there's always one negative to it. It always balances out to something. They send it to space? No, man. Back in time, I don't know what they do now, but what I do know is back when I was with Acura, there was a lot of hybrid systems that Lexus was selling, and a lot of people preached hybrids. This was 15 years ago, right? So a lot of it probably has changed now with the technology, but from what I know is that that's what they used to go through. For core reconstruction. You think it's core reconstruction, Craig? I guarantee you they're being dumped in a minefield right now with a bunch of kids taking them apart. You probably don't do that now, but I don't know. Back in that time, they did. That's what they did. Connor Bedard for Jamie. But man, we finally hit our first acetate. Just kidding, it'll send to space. At first, you would think Thomas is for real. Sam Malinsky for Colorado. But yeah, at the end of the day, I don't have problems with my electric car. I guess we'll see during the winter. That's the only thing I'm really waiting on, is to see how bad I'm going to get it in the winter time. more of an excuse to not drive to the office. Probably buying them from cheap. Yeah, I believe it, Craig. Yeah, you never know, man, with all this. Connor Zari, red. Austin Matthews and Alexander Barkov. I haven't had issues yet, knock on wood, with my car. But I'm only 7,000 kilometers in. So I can't tell you that it's perfect until I drive it for longer. A good gauge is when I hit maybe 40K, 50K. 60K is actually the good measurement of how well I'm doing with the vehicle, actually. 6 to 8K is still too young. It's too amateur. And no winters yet. Haven't seen winters yet. Matty Beniers, Cole Caulfield, Yuri Shmelka. I'm actually pretty nervous about it. Last thing I want is to be stuck with a car at home with that I can't drive. Minus 30. Well, you know what's gonna happen, Craig? I'm gonna be calling you. I'll be like, Craig, I need roadside assistance. Can you tow my car to your shop and get it done at like cost? You guys don't know, Craig is one of the managers, fix ops for Kia. He's the man to see. We should have almost had Thomas see you for his auto province inspection. Philip Gustafson. Marco Casper, John Tibret. I'll be like, I'll trade you a case of cards, Craig, if you get this done for me. He's a fix ops. He runs the shops in Edmonton. Some of the shops. Mine, he works for Amadeo, so Gil McCarr, Clayton Keller, Marco Casper. I like Amadeo to a degree, but yeah, everyone has their character. Marco Casper. Final pack, guys. This is the last pack. Whoa, that's a first variation All-Star Connor McDavid. That's a variation right there. Our first one. And it's a Connor McDavid. Nice hit. Wow. First variation Connor McDavid. There you go, Barry. Picking up the rare McDavids right now. You got a couple of nice gold ones, too. Trade that sucker? Dude, weren't you collecting a bunch of McDavids and that's why you're, like, buying Oilers? Oh, you mean grade? It'll be tough. I mean, the edges are white, but as long as you don't care and just wants it encapsulated, I could do it. But I do notice some white on the edging. But if it's PC, whatever. It's for yourself anyways. But that's a rare card. That's a really hard hit. Dude, we did like, what, 6-7 cases? First all-star variation of McDavid. Nathan McKinnon. Don't care. All right. Matthew Coronado. I know. You usually don't care half of your cards because they go right to your collection anyways. I know that for sure. I'm kind of used to you and Angus. You guys don't really care about the grading. These guys are the true collectors / hoarders. They're not your normal flippers. They're not flippers at all. They're hoarders. They just like to see cards encapsulated. All right, buddy. We'll send her in for you, bud. It's a nice rare card. All right, that is our break, guys. Some nice ones. I'll show you the main highlights. Well, we got Bedard's there. Well, I got Connor Zare, Keith Tkachuk, population count, Gold, McDavid, Tippett, Evanson, Jack Eichel, Luke Hughes, Red, Linus Carlson, Outburst, Liljegren, Deluxe, Base, Matty Benier, Cale Makar, Barkov, Stamkos, Adam Fox, Luke Robitaille. We got a really nice Alex DeVelcio, Chris Pronger, Jack Hughes. We got a beauty, Luke Evangelista Acetate, Logan Cooley, Emil Heineman, some Connor Bedard, some grading cards. Thanks, Greg, for stopping by, buddy. Always nice to have you around. Connor McDavid, Lars Eller for a high gloss. Not a young gun, though. We just missed it. Another Connor McDavid All-Star. This was a Connor McDavid case, that's for sure. Jaden Struble, clear cut, young gun. And we got an acetate together, so that was good. Emil Heineman. Brock Faber. Chandler Stevenson, Day of the Cup for Mr. Ryan Miller. Connor Bedard. Walteri Morella, Lightning's black and white. Dominic Kubalik exclusive, 7 of 100. So our bounty is still up, guys. Lots of dough. Lots of dough to hit. We have a $25 breakup, guys. Check that out. I'm not going to be able to break that right away because I am heading out to get my stick cut, pick up my goalie, and play our first out of 3 playoff game. But if it closes, I'll rip it late tonight if everyone wants me to. But other than that, thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys later. Cheers.